Hello everyone and welcome back to What Matters, and with a new episode comes a new background. I'm back at my university accommodation, which I haven't been in since December time, so it's been a good few months, but it's nice to be back. So let's get on with the news so that doesn't stop. So on Monday, Spongy Roads could be Slough's new claim to fame. This is one of 25 new environmental projects around the UK. The flood defence system sees selected roads transformed with sponge features to absorb rain and flood water. Slough Borough Council said that the 6-year project would use plants and trees to absorb water to minimise the risk to homes and businesses of flooding. Fun fact about Slough, it's also the place that invented the wheelie bin. Who knew that? I didn't. That's great. On Tuesday, Egypt's Suez Canal reopened after a giant 400-metre long ship was freed. To free this mammoth 200,000 tonne ship required dredgers to dig out 30,000 tonnes of dirt and sand beneath the ship. And a Dutch specialist tug team with 13 boats attempted to simultaneously dislodge the ship. The footage is incredible and it's amazing how it's been stuck for so long. Egyptian officials say the backlog of ships will be cleared in a few days, but the global implications on trade will be left for the following few weeks or even months. That's just how badly we rely on trade. You don't believe it until a catastrophe or an implication, a hold up like this occurs. You realise how much we rely on global trade to get our commodities that we need. So quite an incredible story there. On Wednesday, a government commission report found that the UK is no longer systematically racist and rigged against ethnic minorities has been described as deeply cynical. The findings are as follows. Children from minority ethnic communities did as well or better than white pupils in secondary education. The pay gap between all ethnic minorities and white people has shrunk to 2.3% overall and was barely significant for employees under 30. Diversity has increased in professions such as law and medicine. But the report's 24 recommendations included extending school days, starting with the disadvantaged areas to help pupils catch up on missed time, especially now more than ever. Children from disadvantaged backgrounds should have access to better quality carers advice in schools funded by university outreach programs. Organisations to stop funding unconscious bias training, with government and expert developing resources to help advance workplace equality. May I just add, this only covers the surface of the report itself, and the article goes into lots more detail, but the findings have been heavily criticised, and through some of the observations you can make in society, maybe some of your friends you know who are from ethnic minority backgrounds, they'd probably have a very different opinion on this so-called official report. So a lot of work's been done into it to find out how true it is, and there's definitely a long way to go in finding the truth in this report and really highlighting the stark inequalities that are still prevalent in the UK. On Thursday, US authorities have released a video showing 2 children being dropped over a 14-foot wall by alleged smugglers at the US-Mexico border. The siblings from Ecuador were taken to hospital by Border Patrol agents and are now safe, but the video remains pretty shocking, and there's a link if you want to see it. And on Friday, if you're a fan of Jurassic Park and dinosaur-themed films or whatever, you might like this one. The asteroid impact that killed off the dinosaurs and gave birth to our tropical rainforests. A study suggests the 1 kilometre wide space rock that hit Earth 66 million years ago changed vegetation types dramatically. Analysis of pollen and leaves suggests the following. Dinosaurs could have kept the forest from growing too dense by feeding and trampling on it. Falling ash from the impact enriched soils, benefiting fast-growing flowering plants. Or the preferential extinction of conifer species, these are cone-bearing seed plants such as a pine for example, created an opportunity for flowering plants. It's a really interesting study, it's a very in-depth one, and it's only just starting to develop. So the article is quite brief but offers some of the prospects that could come out of this finding if further research is done, which is very interesting. On Saturday, the hunt continues for Richard Okorogheye as the Met Police asked the first-year business and IT undergraduate to get in touch to, and I quote, "let us know you are safe." The 19-year-old was last seen by his parents leaving his house on the 22nd of March from near the Ladbroke Grove area in London. Further concerns are raised since he had sickle disease and left without money and his medication, and he was last seen on CCTV near Epping Forest. The search continues now into his 3rd day, and I sincerely hope he's found and he's safe. That's all the stories for this week. Hope you've all had a fantastic week. Enjoy Easter. Today's Easter Sunday, so enjoy it. Eat all the chocolate you want. Just make sure you work it off afterwards. Great bit of What Matters advice. Right, I'll see you all next week. Bye bye.